Hey everyone, Belle here, Editor Belle. I just recorded the first video that will go up in June, and I've got a couple of things to talk about today. So I'm going to start with my channel, and then I have P Louise news. So stick around for that. Starting with my channel, first I want to address the eyeshadow videos. I love doing them, and there are days when I just want to play with my eyeshadow and do all the things, and that's awesome. But committing to making an everyday video of doing makeup and doing eyeshadow is just not something I can do right now. So, for now, they're not going to be daily guess my eyeshadows. They're going to be when I feel like it, guess my eyeshadows. Because I just have too much going on. And I'm about to hopefully add something else to my already super busy schedule. I do plan this weekend to audition for the next performance at the local community theater. So wish me luck, wish me break a leg, whatever you choose to wish somebody in theater. It is a production of Jane Eyre. Of course, I'm not auditioning for Jane. I am way too old to audition for Jane. But it would be a lot of fun. There are several characters that I would enjoy playing, so we shall see. Yeah, so there's that. Second, I do have the ice cream unboxing video going up Friday, and I hopefully will have a full try-on up Sunday. You have until Wednesday to enter the May giveaway. So go back through, find all the videos where I did giveaways, enter. I have 16 entries right now, so really, really good odds. You can enter once per video where I added something. The value is over $100 right now. It is a good little giveaway, and you have good odds. Remember, you can also get an extra entry by getting your friends to subscribe and tell me that you sent them, and you'll both get an extra entry. I am doing that through June 18th, so that'll run for the rest of the May giveaway and the first half of the June giveaway. I am trying to get to 200 followers, which is very, very small, I know. But I am at, what am I at? Holy shit. Excuse my language, but I'm at 192 right now, which is fabulous. So, if I blow that goal out of the water, that's amazing. But yeah, my birthday is June 18th. That's why that's the random day. So that's going on. I do have a new series, and I filmed the first one of them today, where each Monday in June I will be highlighting something involving the history of the LGBTQIA, something of importance to them. It may be an individual, it may be a movement, it may be an event, but it's going to be a get ready with me where I talk about the implications and the importance and all of that. I did record the first one, and the first one is the story of how I became so involved in something that doesn't necessarily directly affect me, although because I am a cis white woman. However, my high school best friend came out as gay our sophomore year. And I wanted so badly to get him to come on and tell his story, but he doesn't do, he didn't want to do that. So he did instead give me permission to share my perspective of his story. So that was episode 1. More episodes will come and will be more far-reaching, but I felt it appropriate to start with what motivated me to get involved. So that's coming on the channel. June, I do have a couple unboxings. So we I believe, are getting the Allure box in June. We also are unboxing the Beauty Creations My Little Pony collab, which has been out forever, and I panned it as being too childish, and then it went on flash sale, and I've been a My Little Pony collector my entire life, so basically since they came out, because they came out in 1981, and I was born in 1982, so yeah, I have been collecting that long, 43 years, and I shared, in my unboxing, I shared some of the videos from when I got to visit the Mattel headquarters and meet the woman who actually created My Little Ponies and see the original prototypes. So you can see some of those videos or some of those pictures in that unboxing. So now P Louise. As we all know, my OCD decided to trigger and I lost my mind when P Louise, out of the blue, announced that the Advent calendar was going on sale early. And I hunted and I pecked and I backdoored and I did everything I could to get that Advent calendar pre-ordered. And I couldn't do it. And she finally announced, like, I got responses from my emails to customer service, and they did apologize and say that's correct. It is not available in the United States. However, you might want to check out Paige's social media from today for an announcement on that, because and I also got an email saying, hey, you might want to check out our social media today, because. And so I checked out her social media today, and tomorrow is the last day that you can get her P Louise Advent calendar on pre-order. Until June 13th, when it will go on pre-order for the entire world, including the United States. So if you are wanting that P Louise Advent calendar, save your pennies. It is going to be on pre-sale. It is going to be payment arrangements. Now, she did also add the caveat that if anything changes with the tariffs, you will have the option to either cancel your Advent calendar or pay them. And that has been one of the problems. Within the last month, the tariffs between the United States and the UK have gone from 100% to 125% to 50% to 10%. So we have no idea what the tariffs are going to be on this Advent calendar come October, November. And here's the thing. He can say all he wants that the company pays the tariff. The plain and simple fact is that's not how tariffs work. Tariffs are a tax that you pay for bringing in a product from another country. So if we have a 100% tariff on UK goods, that means you have to pay the United States government the 100% of what you paid the company that made the product, or the United States government will hold your product indefinitely. So be aware of that when ordering. We have no idea what's going to be going on in October, November. We have no idea what's going to be going on in 2 weeks. So take that into account. As for myself, I will be gambling that things will stay as they are now and we'll have a 10% tariff. I don't know. I don't honestly know what else to do at this point. This is the world we live in, and I'm going to make do. And I have wanted this calendar for 3 years, and for the past 6 months, I have basically made my social media an 8-hour-a-day job minimum to try to make the money to get this calendar. So I will be getting the P Louise Cruising into Christmas calendar. And I thought it was hilarious in her announcement. She's like, I know you're buying this sight unseen, except I have seen a screen recording of my documentary. Some of you are FBI sleuths, and I'm sitting here like, yeah, that would be me. I did that. I absolutely tore apart her episode 3 of Destination P Louise to get all the goodies. And based on the name she's announced for the Advent calendar Cruising into Christmas, I'm gonna go with I'm doubling down on my prediction. It is going to be a Christmas caravan, and by caravan I'm using that in the British sense. In America, we would say an RV, and I think it's got a truck pulling a trailer, and it's supposed to have lights, and it's going to be just as big and even better than previous years. There is also a smaller 12-day calendar if you can't afford the larger one, and it is a 12-day sleigh Christmas, and it is a bad bitch calendar. Now, I don't know if that means everything in there is bad bitch, and while I would love to get both calendars, I don't think financially I can. So I'm going to go with the big one. But there are two options. There is a full 25-day calendar, and then there's a smaller 12-day calendar. The 12-day calendar one is running at about 95 pounds. The 12-day one is 250 pounds. That translates to about $125 for the smaller one in US, and about $300 US for the larger one. And then you have to add in shipping, and these are not cheap advent calendars. Along those lines, Wolf and I do have a big December planned, and we will be opening a bunch of advent calendars. The original plan was 24 advent calendars, one for each day of the month. That is going to depend on how finances go, but we are definitely going to be opening some really cool advent calendars. We will have a food calendar. We're going to have an alcohol calendar. I'm going to have a crafting calendar. I'm going to have several makeup calendars. I'm going to have a witchy calendar. And I am trying to get to the full 25 days, an advent calendar full of advent calendars. Wish me luck. Along those lines, if you want to support this and help me get there, please, Lorella, I'm a Lorella affiliate. By all means, check them out. Use code Night and Bell, save 10%. I don't know. I might start a Patreon. I haven't decided, but I will say part of doing this 25 days of Advent calendars is creating an after Advent calendar for one of you. So for each Advent calendar that we do, one item is going to come out of the Advent calendar and go into a special box that will be sent to somebody to open. We will try to film ahead so you can get it before Christmas, but I can't guarantee you will get it in time for December 1st because, let's be honest, my editing is not always that far ahead, except for gaming. But that's mainly because I don't edit my gaming videos. They just go up. So, yeah. Anyways, I do have Fridays unboxing already edited. I have Sundays. I have not filmed Sundays ice cream product try-on. So I have to do that before Sunday. I do have the My Little Pony box unboxed, edited, scheduled to go up. I have also filmed the try-on, although I will admit I went a little, like, I forgot how makeup works when I was unboxing the My Little Pony collab, and I just kind of was like, oh, look, stick it on my face. So you get to see me being a complete idiot child on that one. So I have a little bit more filmed. I have several get ready with me's that I'm putting together to post. So you will see more consistency. Mental health update is kind of the last thing. I'm at the point now where the new OCD meds are starting to get into my system, and I am definitely noticing a difference. I am much calmer. I am much more able to choose where I'm focusing. And it's just... sorry. There's a big difference. And that is a great and fabulous thing because I have felt like my brain is broken for the last 3 months. And I finally am starting to feel like I get some control. So... that's what's going on with me. That's what's going on with the channel. That is the big news with P Louise. I'm sure there are more big things coming out. I don't know if y'all like these more casual style conversation videos. I like making them. So you will probably see more of these when I see cool things released. It'll just be, hey, let's just turn on the old OBS and record something. It gives me a little more freedom to talk, but then I can, like, switch over and show you what website I'm looking at. So, like, here's a behind the scenes of my YouTube channel. And what am I looking up? That's not something I should be looking up. What videos am I watching, And I can, there's our Google Drive and stuff. I have a little more freedom to do some on the spot thinking. So like beauty. Let's see what Glamlight's got going on, Oh, look, they're still doing the Lord of the Rings. I am so sad that was underwhelming. Like, oh, seriously. This right here was probably the best. Although it's not a bad palette. I mean, those are good colors. But these two were like it. And the full collection, nah. I don't want it. I'm good. I really do want to try their dessert lip kits. I'm curious about them. But anyways, so there probably will be more videos of me at the editing desk and just chatting about things that I'm thinking and seeing and on the websites and stuff. It's a good way to do reaction videos. But I don't know anything big that's coming out anytime soon. I will say, if you do like Glamlight and you want a fabulous deal, their Coca-Cola full PR box collection is on sale right now for $48, which is an incredible deal because it's normally $118. So if you like Coca-Cola, go grab this. Also, the Chucky makeup set with the bag is on a pretty good deal. I wish I was a Glamlight. Their strawberry shortcake PR is on really good sale too. That's not such a great deal. I wish I was a Glamlight PR girl, because man, I'd love to get money for that. I am a Lorella one. Let's check out what Lorella's got going on, because I haven't been over there in a couple days because I'm trying to break. Oh, go back. I don't know what you are. Okay. The pore erasing primer I have been using, I do have to say, it's definitely pore erasing. It's like putting liquid hot glue on your face. And it does a good job of erasing your pores, but it smells like liquid hot glue. And it says, comfortable wear without feeling heavy or greasy. It's pretty damn heavy. I don't hate it. Like, I really, really don't hate it. But it's a thick one. I didn't get their box this month, so I don't know what's in it, but looks like they're still doing their peanut collab. Like, I don't see any new collabs here. I see some sales. Ooh, you can get that matcha palette now. That's cool. They have a lot of palettes. I have most of them. Like, I don't have just Peachy. I don't have ICAF. I don't have Boo. I don't have the Conchas. I got this one, but I gave it away. I have this one. I don't have the Edge. I have zero interest in their Peanuts one for some reason. I have that one. I have that one. I have that one. I love this one. I want this one. I have this one. Ooh, they're sold out of that one. I have this one. I have this one. I don't have this one. I kind of like it. So they have some palettes I don't have. So, I might need to eventually do another box to finish out my palette collection, because I wouldn't mind another Elements palette because I have almost panned it. This was like my favorite palette. These I find so similar. But this palette, okay, we have to talk about this palette. I was terrified of this palette because this is a highlighter palette. Notice the bright colors. Like, I did not know that highlighters could work when they were such bright palettes. You have a like bright yellow gold, you have a very like calm light gold, then you have blue, then you have white, then you have bright pink, then you have pale pink. I have used every one of these, and every damn one of them looks fabulous. The blue, oh my god, it is my favorite highlighter. I absolutely adore the blue floor. Yeah, this palette is amazing. Alex knows what he's doing. So yeah, there's all kinds of stuff. New arrivals. I don't even know what new arrivals are. Mini live bid boxes. What are bid boxes? Huh. I don't know. I think it's just their live boxes. I'm curious about their red lips. I don't have any. I'd like to do more of their eyeshadows. I do have their t-shirt now. I have almost everything here. And I don't have anything negative to say about any of it. Like, I've tried most of their products. They are amazing. I haven't tried their cream bronzers, but I like their powder bronzers. Their berry jelly lip eyeshadow or blush, amazing. Highly recommend. I would love to get this hoodie. I think it's so pretty. I would love to have the full bronzer and blush collection, but that's probably not going to happen. This looks like a really cool one. That's all of their individual blushes. I have the hairbrush. I like it. Sorry. I have the cleansing balm. I haven't tried it. I will before this weekend, though. We've already established I don't brow line, but I have at least one of them. This stuff, I don't like the smell of it, but it works great. I haven't tried this yet. Haven't tried this yet. So they do have quite a few things I haven't tried. It's a face instrument. I don't know what that means. These are fabulous. These are just adorable. I love their beauty sponges. They're great. I need to get a cup. I don't know why they sell a karaoke set, but it makes me happy. Their rose water, I quite like. Their Turby, I call it a Turby. I don't know why. I like that. I do have one of these totes. I use it every day, and it's amazing. So, yeah. I don't know why this is rated so low. It's a perfectly good brush set. Oh. Just somebody that thought they didn't get what they got. Anyways, I got distracted. But, yeah, like I said, when I do videos from here, I have a little more freedom to explore and react to things. So you'll probably see more of those. Anyways, thank you for joining me for this ramble. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow.